Hello, welcome to the Plays the Thing. My name's Matt, and I'm playing more Arydia, the paths we dare tread. Last time I was playing with the scout who's on the path of wandering, and I died. And I started to move on from the exiles camp, and I've decided to go back. And as I wanted to do earlier on, create another character because you can do that when you're at the exiles camp. So I have done. I have gone for the path of valor and a dwarf, Drudar the gruff dwarf ruffian, because he's got some attack power and some HP, and I thought that would be quite good because either, probably most likely, I'm not very good at fighting yet, which is why I kind of died. And I hadn't increased my HP. So with Drudar, I have the system is very simple to upgrade. So here we have my two characters now, and you match where your other characters are, basically. So I have upgraded him, and I've upgraded his HP for his level 1. So now he has 5 HP. So, and also he likes to get in there and whack people. He also has a lovely reaction called Hardy, which when he's reduced to 0, he gets to get 1 life back. So that will be perhaps useful as well. He has less SP and not very much MP, magic power, but he does have a shield which he can place for free anywhere on his map for his body, and that will protect him. And the shield has 3 durability, basically, so it'll absorb 1 damage, and then it has 3 durability, so it can take 3 hits. And also he has a practice gambeson, which can take 2 hits overall, has 2 durability overall, has 1 armor. So he might be, also he's good because he's melee mostly. He does have a practice spear which he can swap in. He also has a spin attack for 3 combo points, which hits enemies on orthogonal sides, each orthogonal side of him. He has a shield charge, so he can run through enemies for 1 MP. So I might want to upgrade my 1 MP, my 1 MP. And that does 1 damage to each enemy he pushes out of the way. And he also has a smite. I should say that shield charge is a minor action as well, so I can use my minor action token for that. He also has smite, which uses 1 combo point, and is pretty powerful. So yeah, that's what I've decided to do. Obviously battles will, so now it will be enemy hero, so they will swap. So that's how the difficulty increases. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Not the most auspicious of starts, but then I have pretty bad dice rolls. That's what I'm blaming it on. I've got some chamomile tea. And yeah, we're just going to see what happens. So I think I probably will head over to the Winding Shore again. We also have Bandit Hideout. We have a key for that. You've learned the bandits intend to set an ambush for anyone who comes after them. It will be near the cave in Teakley Forest to the north. This looks like on the basin map, this area definitely has forest in it, so I reckon it must be that way. But I think we'll head over to the Winding Shore. We only have to, so we defeated the first set of rats, and we don't have to defeat them again. that area is clear, so the game remembers that we did that. But I think we will sort of head over that way. So I'm going to go north first and go to the northern plains. So we have to do a day action. And we're going through plains, so we do the bottom one, frustrated. Each exile pays 1 SP. Oh, they should have 3 now. And then discard this card. If you don't pay, go to downhearted. But we do pay. So we're in the North Plains, and then we will go to the Wandering Shore. So now we do a road travel action. And yes, we're doing that again. Each exile pays 1. So yeah, we can do that again. And we do have, Drudar has the old knapsack, so I can get back more SP. So we paid for that. So that's done. So now we are in the Winding Shore. So we will go to median 1 again. Who knows what will happen this time? So median 1 is face up because we've been here before. So the event token doesn't go on. So we will just head over to small 1. And small 1 is face up as well. So that goes on there. I'm going to move this out of the way like I did last time because I know what's coming. So we don't need to talk to the NPC because we know what she's after. She wants us to kill these rats. So we will go down small 2 map. And this is also open. And is on its own because it's some stairs. So we will go down here, and then we will go to long 1. And long 1 is open as well. So, oh. Actually, this is this way. I think I did that the wrong way last time. And this is face up as well. So we have defeated all of these rats. So I'm just going to move that up like that. So we can just wander down here. We went to small 3 as well, so I'm not going to go in there. So let's go to medium 2. So medium 2 is still face down. Actually, I'll change this a little bit. We'll do that. So medium 2, the rats have made a small kingdom here. Nest of scraps of treasures they've collected are piled high. The stench in here is sickening, and then you see it, a rodent of unusual size. So we flip this over. And I think I'll just rotate this. There we go. So we have foes. So we'll get the figures out. again. So we've got the figure 4, the rats. And then we've also got Vogue 5. Which is the big boss rat. And then we also get the cards out for these. So we have Vogue 4, which is 5 cards. And Vogue 5, which is 2 cards. So let's go to our full screen. So we have the giant rat with a shrill chitter and snap of its enormous incisors. The giant beast whips its tail menacingly in challenge. So let's just move that card up there. So that's the giant rat with its chomp and its whip. And then we have the rabid rats as well. This is a mob. A red-eyed rat squeaks here, froth dribbling from in between its teeth. And the rabid rats have bite and frenzy. So we have 1, 2, 3 and 4. So they are green, brown, blue and pink, I think. Really interesting colours they picked for these. So you can see the colours as well are on the map. This green is a very interesting colour. So that one goes, brown goes there. And then the giant rat goes there. So we are in combat. So I'll just shuffle their threat deck, and then first thing we do is draw a threat card. They get 3 threat. Lovely. Now, Drudar will go first. And these mice, they attack with a yellow die, which is all the bottom stuff, and the giant rat attacks with grey and with blue. So I don't have any SP left to do extra movement. So I think I will just move 1. And then I will do a sword attack, which I do a roll and it goes from left to right. So I could potentially kill this rat if I do a good roll. So I've done 12, but I get +2 from my strength, so that's 14. So I do get my best attack, which goes from the left and does 2 damage. So I can do 1, 2, and I hit its critical, which kills it. So that rat is dead. And then I have 1 action remaining. I've moved, so I get a combo. I think I will just move. So they have 3 threats. So the giant rat could move 6, and the rabid rats could move 5. I think I'm going to move. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3. So that's the end of Drudar's turn. And then they're going up 2. This is like last time when they got to their limit break really early. So it is Rose's turn. So he could attack that. Oh, I've killed the wrong one. Oh, no, I haven't. Yeah, that's right. Brown. Maybe I didn't put the brown one on. No, that is the brown one. Okay, so it's this rabid rat. So that could work quite well. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need to be within 3 to 4 range. So I'll move here 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've moved, so I get another combo. I will also put my mark, which is a free move, and I will put it on the giant rat. So I've moved. So I get another combo. And I will attack with my practice short bow. Actually, I might move here. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I'll attack this rat. And this is a top down. And I got 19. Up to 21. So I do 2 damage. So damage is placed before any weakens are used. So 1, 2, and that hits a critical. So kills that rat as well. And then I have another action. And this blue rabid rat, I could do quite a lot of damage to that one. I don't really understand this critical because it's in the middle of these two. Could you go from left to right? I wonder, criticals on 30. Let's read this. Criticals do not hold wounds after resolving damage, but before resolving weak points. Each critical that directional damage passes through deals 1 bonus damage. Yeah, so if you were going from bottom left up, you could hit that critical, basically, if you had 2. So I can't kill that one, but I could get close to finishing it off. So I think I will just do a practice bow on it. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just going to move 1, 2, 3. So I get another combo. Okay. So they just move up 1. So now it's Drudar again. This one's hiding. So I could swap my practice spear in. This says it's got 3 range, but I want to check exactly what that means. So target a foe in the shown square. Action, cost, throw. Target a foe in range of the attack on your spear. Check endurance, then damage that foe. Ah, I see. So you can throw it, and then it's out of combat. And then it will come back at the end once the fight is over. I, So my problem is I can't move more than 3. So I could go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 and attack that one. I would quite like to take the little rats out. Shield charge. Oh, could do a spin attack. Okay, let's do that. So I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to move again 1. And then I'm going to spend 3, 1, 2, 3 to do a spin attack. Required sword or spear. Yep, fine. So I'm going to hit these 2. So I roll my die. It's a strength. And it's a fail. I got a 1. So it's a complete fail. Oh dear. Yeah. Can't do anything about that. Complete fail. Okay, so it is the enemy's go. So it's the mob to go. So they are going to spend 3. 1, 2, 3. And they're doing a frenzied attack. So this is a 2 attack. They are going to the foe icons. Target closest, target furthest, target most. What does that mean? Target most what? Most what? Targeting details 23. What does targeting most mean? Three behaviors. Targets that will allow the attack to hit the most exiles. Ah, okay. So it's the blue and the red one. So the blue's going to go first, so it can move 5. 1, 2, 3. So this is going to attack Drudar. And they're going to roll the yellow die. So it does 2 damage to my feet. 1, 2. And then number 4 is going to go. So I'm going to move my shield here. And that is 2 damage to my practice Gambeson, which puts 2 damage on it. So I have to use my shield. And that's the end of the mob action. Okay, so it is Rose's turn. So we will move at least 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Within 4 of the blue one. I'm going to move again. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to use my practice knife on blue. So 2 or 12. We get 5. 6, 7. So that would be 8, 9, 10. So that's not enough. So I will just do 1 damage to blue, which will be here. I think we should have got another combo point there. Must remember to do that. And it's the boss. So the boss is using 3. And it's moving 6 and it's doing a chomp plus 1. And it will target the most HP. And that is Drudar. So it's rolling the grey die. And it hits the center. I do have my shield, so I block 1 of those. Take 1 damage. And now it is Drudigan. So he's going to do his spin attack again. And please don't let it be a 1. So we spend our 3. No. No, I'm not having it. I'm re-rolling that. So it's a 9. I'm not having it, sorry. And we will spend 10. Sorry. So that's a 9, and we have 2 strength, so it's 11. So that's fine. We don't need to spend any RP. So we do 2 damage from the left to everyone. So we can go here with this one, which means that it dies. So that is the blue one. And then we can do 2 damage from here. 1, 2, which kills that one. And then we will do 2 damage from the left again for this one. So let's do 1, 2 damage there. And then we will do so where is this attacking? It's doing grey and blue. Up above, really. Okay, and then we will do a practice sword attack. Which is from the right. Yeah, that would be good. That's a 5. We get 6, 7. Yeah, we can't get, so we just do 1 damage. So we will come in from this side. Okay, so now it is just the giant rat. So all foes. So the giant rat is doing a chomp. So it's doing the one with attacking with the most. They've both got the same. If there's a tie, that requires the fewest to reach the foe's desired position for those targets. Yeah, so it's going to attack Drudar because he is in front. So it's rolling the grey die. So it just does 1 damage. So he's only got 1 life left. And now it's Rose's turn. So I think we will use oh, you know what? I'm going to use my practice bow because this giant rat is marked by me, so I can spend MP points to do an extra damage. So let's use that. And I roll 19. So that's 1, 2. So I'll do this one and this one. And that hits a critical. So we hit that one as well. And then I will spend one MP to do another damage. And that will be here. And I think I can probably kill it now. So now I'm going to do another practice bow. And I only need to get one this time. So I got 15, which is more than enough. So I will do one. And before it hits a critical, I get to spend one MP and do another damage, and I kill it. So we've killed them. So that refreshes. These go out. And then we get to get our rewards. So which reward do we do first? Does it matter? Rewards 33. If all foes have been defeated, the players achieve victory. Follows loot, gain XP rewards, saving special rewards for last. Okay, well, let's do the rabid rats first then. So we get 1 XP each. So we now have 5 XP, so we can upgrade. And then we roll a die. Rolled 12, so 10 to 19, we get 2 Kai, and that's between us all. So let's just split that up onto each board. And then for the giant rat, we also get 1 XP. So we're up to 6 each. And we get key 1. And key 1 is thus. A giant rat tail from the giant rat you killed in the cellar. Gross, but it should act as proof of your deeds. Keep this card in the party inventory until you find a card with the exact text, help me remove these pests. Then draw event 4 and... Oh, if we do that, we have event 4 and key 1 goes into the bin. Okay, so these are done. So these just go back. Foes 4 and foes 5. They'll go back into the foes. We go to adventure. these chaps are done with. So we'll put these back. Who knows if we'll see giant rats again. So we will, oh, there's a path here. So what does that mean? Path. Things on the map. Things on the map. Path. Chests. When a map with a chest pointer is revealed, immediately put a chest token on the pointer. Unless the map had previously been cleared, in which case ignore the pointer. Oh, there are chest tokens. I did not know that. They're not on there. Oh, there's a chest token. Okay, so... and now I'll take it off. Chest token, so we look... as an action, you can open an adjacent chest, but only while out of combat. Remove the chest token from the map, then draw items, depending on the type of chest. Do we all draw? Squares through traversable borders to position themselves. During party positioning, exiles cannot move into squares that would trigger an event token unless the event is being triggered. As an action, the integrated conversation with an agent NPC, other exiles may move. But only while out of combat. Remove the chest token from the map, then draw items. Chests, page 8. Oh, okay. Path chest. When you gain a path chest, each exile gains one item at random from their corresponding path chest. Okay, so this is exciting because we've not done this before. So we can both go over there, basically. And so we look at the Path of Wandering chest. Now, there are different size things in here. We're not supposed to look. But we can pick out something. Ooh, to be honest with you, they all feel pretty big. Yeah, they all feel big. So I'm just going to pick something out. So this is a threadbare cloak. So I think when that happens, when you draw an item from the chest, you must choose blindly from the item. However, you may feel around for the item that holds markers. It comes filled with markers. Your inventory is a place for you to store items. You can only hold items. You may only hold items that belong to your path and pathless items. You may freely access items in your inventory while outside of combat. Once combat begins, you cannot usually use items. While adventuring, if you have more items than you can or wish to carry, you may stow them in your stash. Put them in your tuck box. You cannot stow items with wear tokens. Items that hold markers lose their markers when stowed. Exile's Guild, you may retrieve items that have stowed. Okay, so I can put this on now because I can freely move them around. So I might as well take these two off and put them in my inventory. And put this threadbare cloak there. So that absorbs 2 damage and can take 2. Okay. And then, oh, well, Path of Valor. I'd quite like something small, I think. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if there's... Oh, I don't know what's in here. There's not much in here, actually. I can take the small thing. Okay. I think more things are going to go in those boxes, or I don't know, something. Mouldy Pauldron. So that's a left shoulder thing. Path of Valor. It does not smell much worse than you after a long day. Fine. And that absorbs 2 damage. Oh, I see, they absorb 2 damage. Yeah, that is good. That is good. Okay. So that's the chest. So we've done that. Yeah. So now everything is clear, so we can tootle off, go back up, come in here, talk to NPC 3 again, and yeah, NPC 3. NPC 3. Help me remove these pests is in her opening spiel. So keep this card in the party manager until you find a card with the exact text. Then draw event 4. And key 1 goes into junk. Key 1. Okay. Vera praises your efforts. Thank you, Vera. Thank you so much. I don't have squills, but I've made you something. She has you sit at the table and serves you freshly made sweet rolls frosted with blue icing. They look delicious and you can't wait to eat one. That rat had blue stuff around its mouth, didn't it? That we saw earlier on. So I'm going to look at them. You pick up a roll and begin to inspect it. Vera notices you hesitating and drops something on the ground. An eruption of pink smoke fills the room. When the smoke clears, Vera is gone. So small one is replaced with small b, 1b. So this goes into inactive, I think. Yeah. The fire on the hearth has burned out. The room is cold and empty. The woman calling herself Vera has vanished. Empty room. Not so friendly. Add job 4 to the job deck. Jobs. I think we've got a job already. Yeah. So that's hunt rats. So we can't get jobs. I think we can get jobs in villages. So we'll put that in there. NPC 3 is trashed. Gain 1 XP. Great, so now we've got 7 XP. Then trash this card. There we go. So now we go out and we go to hex D1. So all these go away. I don't think there are any other cards out, no. So let's do the medium. Oh, there are 2 smalls. So we can come back here, small 1 and small 2. And then we've got 2 mediums. Medium 1 and medium 2. And we've got a long, which is long 1. Okay, there we go. Rats defeated. So I think because we're quite low on health, well, Drudar is, but also we can use our XP. We've got enough XP to move up again. So I think we will move back towards the exiles camp. So we have to do travel. And this is fine. It's the signposts. You pass this way easily. And then we'll move here, which is the flower symbol. And your spirits are as high as you travel along dripping rain. So we get back to the exile camp and we'll do point of interest 1. Guild actions. So we can rest. So we draw a day card. So this is the last day card. A harmonious day. As you step out into the new day, you feel a sense of calm and oneness with the world around you. First time this card is drawn, add TRV 46 to the bottom of the travel discard pile. 46. If the day deck is empty when you need to draw, right, okay, so we don't do that now. That stays in the discard. Whole party replenishes health. Oh, okay, so we should level up first, really. So it doesn't matter, we can do that. Yeah, it doesn't really matter because we're going to go to our maxes anyway. But we will level up. Max level 4. Okay, interesting. So let's do leveling up. Once you gain enough, you can take the level up action. Find the XP cost and spend the required. So, what should I do it on this? So let's do Drudar first. So we spend the 5, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6. So he has 2 left. For its 5. And then we level up one of our things. So getting more HP is quite tempting for Drudar. But then I think I want to do that for Roe as well. Yeah, I think I want to do that. I just want to get more. So we're level 2 now. So we'll go up to 7 HP. And then we can level up one of these stats. And all our attacks are strength. Our practice spear is endurance. I'm just going to look at our skills. I think it's hard to know, really. Let's do endurance. So endurance goes up to 3. And then we are now level 2. So up to 3, mark 1 box on the strength dex on your player map. Learn a new skill. When taking a level option, you learn any one new skill from which you meet all the prerequisites. Pop the skill out of the skill tree and place it. Okay, so as a reaction for inflicting 5 or more wounds in a turn without defeating any foes. And then cleave is deal bottom left to right damage to a foe, then to the same or different foe. So sword or spear costs 1 MP, so maybe not that one. As a normal action, pay 2 discipline. Ongoing, you may pay 1 as a SP or combo. Interesting. Taunt. As a normal action, to master it, as a normal action, while adjacent to a foe, pay 1 MP. Choose up to 2 foes into those foes, move 3 towards you, then gain 1 for each adjacent. Field repairs. End combat with 6 or more wear tokens on your party's armor. Remove 1 wear token from any exile's armor. That costs SP. Oh, it's so tricky. I like moving. I think I'm going to go for this one. Taunt. Taunt. So that's Drudar. And then I think that's everything. Learn a new skill. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to write Drudar's name in here. Druda. And then row, we are going to level 2. So we spend 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get 1 back. The next level is 7. So what are we going to do? We're going to increase our HP as well. So now Row's HP is 5. Which is a lot better. And what skill? Oh, I should have put a little... I should put these ticks in here. So, Judar knows Smite. But he hasn't mastered Taunt. Oh, God. Yet. So, what is Snake Strike? The next one. To master, while adjacent to a marked foe and holding a hunting knife, pay 4 combo as a free action. Make a basic hunting knife attack. Then gain 1 combo or pay 1 combo to move 2. Okay. We have Poultice. What's Poultice? Target 1 exile for each. Ooh. For me, each MP paid. Heal 2. Oh, I do like some healing. I think I'm going to take that. What do we have to do to master it? At Teakle Forest, pay 1 SP and succeed at Intellect 12. Okay. Tempted by that. And we haven't been to Teakle Forest yet. I think we might go there. Let's go for that. So there we go. So we can... So we could either, I think, upgrade our dexterity for our knife, or for that intellect test. I wonder if we need intellect later on. It's hard to know. Ooh. I'm going to put intellect up. So on this one, it goes up to 3. Intellect 3. Okay, what else do we need to do? That's those two done. Yeah. Okay, so that is leveling up. So then we're really doing this rest. Shuffle the travel deck, so we will do that now. Stow, retrieve, or sell items for the value. Ooh, that's interesting. To be fair, I don't think Ro really needs these items anymore. Is it frivolous to sell them? I don't know how much they sell for. One kai each. Oh no, that's that one, but I'm sure they're 1 kai. Yeah, 1 kai. Let's see. What's selling items? Sell items 17. Vendor, you may sell items for Kai. You may sell damaged items with wear tokens on them and items with spent markers. Put sold items back in the box. Sure. I think I'm going to sell them. So I'll put them over here for now. So we get 2 Kai for that. Hmm. $20, $10, $1. Love this money. It's really heavy. We can do market action. Do I need to refresh anything? No, I don't think I do. We could repair for 5. We can do that for free. 1 time a day. So let's do that. Okay, I think we will move on. So let's go. I can't remember what the fields were. Definitely been there. Oh, yes, it was the old man. So let's go up to Raggold Junction again. So that is a road. A large cart is here, slowly inching along. You may draw NPC 41 or discard this, then draw again. Let's have a look. NPC 41. Tark the merchant, human man, dejected, action's big sigh. A small man is here, pushing a large cart. He looks out of breath as you draw near. Oh, hello. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I haven't got anything to sell right now. It's one thing for those bandits to take all my merchandise, but it's just all kinds of cruel to run off with my mules. Bandits. Let's ask about bandits. Puckles, thieving scaly beasts. They came and swiped it all. Thankfully, I was on my way back to Eastgate, so I was pretty empty. I made good sales down in Keepwick, what with the wedding and all. Worst part is, the bandits took my mules. So let's ask about his mules. Poor mules. I don't expect to find them again. My guess is the Puckles ate them already. That being said, might I ask your help? Sure. Great. All I need is for you to keep an eye out for me. I need a strong pair of pack animals able to pull this big cart. Let me know if you see anything. So we get one RP. Does he want to sell anything? Normally I pack this cart with my wares, then travel the countryside selling and trading. My luck just ran out with those bandits. Okay, so that's all we can do with him. The card doesn't tell us to do anything else, so we will put him back. So we might see him again, I guess. So. We will go up to Fields of Lear, which is another road. You pass this way easily through the brambles, and then we will go north, I guess. So we're going through woods this time. Woods. It's difficult to find your way. Off track. Each exile pays 1 SP, then discards. Yes, we will do that. So we're looking at this one. Teakle Forest. So we're in Teakle Forest. So let's go to Long 5. And we'll look at this. Forest trail. You follow the trail, twisting and turning through the forest. The mountains to the east appear to be drawing closer. The foothills begin to break up the terrain before you. So here we are. And we come in here. So there's just a medium 4, so we'll walk over to medium 4. Just beyond this small clearing, you see the rising faces of the foothills leading further up the mountain. Puckle bandits stand ready, guarding the mountain pass. If you have key 10, then ignore the foe turn for the first round. I do. I have key 10. Okay, so we are fighting. So this goes here. And we have 2 foes. Foe 16. A 1, 2, 3. Oh. Oh, that's foe 18. Sixteen. So we have the Puckle bandits. So 2 times figure 16. They're level 1, so this should be okay for us. Ooh, he says. Figure 16. Yeah. So here are the Puckle bandits. Very nice. So we have a green and a brown one. Brown, green. And we have their cards. So they do a flee 4, which I presume is running away. Common behavior words. Flee. This keyword in the behavior means the foe moves away from target by X. Yep. They have a slash, which is 2 attack on 2 sides. And then they have a slash and a bash. If possible, push target 1 square, otherwise 1 damage. Okay. Okay. So because we knew where the bandit hideout was, we've surprised them. So we go first. So I think oh, they've got shields as well. So Drudar has a smite action which costs 1 combo point, and it's pretty good. It's 10 plus on a strength, and it does 1 attack from top to bottom. Actually, that's not great because this is on its own. So actually, Rose Snipe would be better if we want to take out those shields in one go. Bottom to top, we do 2. That would be quite useful. Hmm. +16 on his smite is pretty excellent, though. So I think he will move first. So he'll go 1, 2, 3 and spend 1 SP to move 4, which gets him 1 combo point. And then he will do an attack, a smite on the Puckle Bandit number 1. He gets 18, which does the whole attack. So it's from the top. So I'm doing on the green one. So it does 1 damage there. Then it does 1 damage there. It does 1 damage there, which actually gives them 1 threat. And then it hits his shield. So it just takes his shield off because that isn't the critical hit. But that's not too bad. That's pretty good. And then he can do something else. So I think he'll just do a normal attack. And we'll roll his die again. And that's 10. So that's 12. So that is 2 attacks. So he can come in from the left and do 2 damage. Boom. Boom. So that one's nearly dead already. His shield, when can I move this shield? Move your shield token to a border between 2 locations on your body. Cost none. So what are they rolling? They're rolling grey and blue. And they're not going to roll the blue right now. So grey, so it's center, head. So I think I'll put it... yeah, I think that's fine over those 2. Okay, so that is Drudar's turn. And then we draw 1 and they're getting 3. Should have spent that combo point. So I think 1, 2, 3, 4. We might as well just shoot our bow first at that Puckle Bandit. We get 12, goes up endurance to 14. So we do 2, so I can just kill that one. So we've just got this one to deal with now. And it could do this 6 move slash and bash. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5 away. So I think what I'll do is I'll use my quiver of practice arrows, the broadhead attack, which gives +1 distance. I get 8, and that's an endurance, so it goes up to 10. So I can spend 1 RP to get 13. So we do 2 damage up from the top. I think, yeah, I think we'll just do those 2. So that was the second attack, sorry. And then I will do a move, and I'll move 1, 2, 3 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So that's the end of Rose's turn. 1, 2. He's getting 2 more. So now Drudar. Okay, Drudar. When threat is 7 after a foe or exile turn, resolve the following effects. Yeah, so it would only be after their turn that they, if this went up to 7. So I'm going to move. Oh, I should have been the other way around. I knew I'd get confused between the two of them. So 1, 2, 3. And then I think I'm going to do a shield charge. So I move 3 in a cardinal direction. For each foe in your way, push and damage them from the right or left. So I go 1, 2, 3. And which way shall I push him? I don't think it matters. I'm going to push him this way. And I'm going to do 1 damage to his shield. And then I will attack him with my practice sword. Whoops. So that's a 5. Goes up to 7. So that's just 1 damage from the left. So I will, go here. Okay, so Drudar is done. And it's the Puckle Bandits go. And they're going up 1. So they're going to perform their action, right? I think that's how it works. It's kind of confusing. When threat is 7, after a foe or exiled turn, resolve the following effects. Limit break threat foe. Arydia. I'm confused by this. The threat combo tracker has current combo threat. Threat is shared resource spent with foes. The increase placement moves the corresponding cube on the tracker to the right, increasing the total amount. Neither resource can be increased beyond 7. You may still take actions that cause combo to increase above 7, but any excess will be wasted. Move the tracker to the left by special mode if you can't. When either threat or combo reaches 7, a limit break may occur. Seventh threat limit break. When threat is 7, after a foe or exile turn. This doesn't make sense. Power token. Each power token adds 1 damage. Yeah, let's see this. Threat going to 7 is limit break, plus it says all foes, meaning they activate as well, like the all foes threat card. The following is correct. If a threat card is drawn and only shows increase in threat, foe turn is over, then an exile turn. Say the next threat card is all mobs and all mobs take their turn, then it's exiled. Then say the next card is... Oh, God. This might be it. Hello everyone. First of all, I want to say one thing's wrong. If this is his intention, limit break for exile seems much weaker. I can't remember fighting the puckles. First activation, all foes. Bandits flee. Plus 4 threat. We were thinking great. Half then plus 1 threat is enough for limit break. Both puckles get plus 1 damage, free action, hitting us hard. Threat still at 4 since they only spent 3. Warriors would like to do spin attack twice, but needs to move. Once you have selling combo, you do not have to immediately use the limit break. It becomes an option. Yeah, it's not really. It's that wording that confuses me. Let's see what this says, this one. Robert, limit break. Without spending an action token, ignoring any combo cost for that action. My question is, can we only ignore the combo cost? Oh, I can't find it. It's weird. It's like I feel like I might be reading it wrong. When threat is 7, after a foe or exile turn. This may result in consecutive foe actions. So I don't think it activates now. That's what it's saying. +1 power token, all foes. Then all foes activate as if an all foes threat card were drawn, spending threat normally. Power token. Each power token has 1 additional damage. When threat is 7 after a foe or exile turn. I'm going to do it as the rules say. So this one is going to spend 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's going to slash and bash. So it's going to attack. It's going to do a slash on Darudar. And that hits the upper right. So that's 2. So it gets 2 damage. And then he's going to do a bash. And he's doing the head, which does, my shield takes that. If possible, push target 1 square. So that's slash and bash. And now it is, I can't remember whose turn it was. I think it's Ro's turn. So, yeah, it is. So Ro will move 3 and he'll spend an SP to move 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're 4 away. So we will mark them and we'll do a practice short bow attack. And we got 6, so that's 7, 8. So that's just 1 hit. Coming down from the top, so we will hit the shield spot. And then I think we'll do the same again. So we hit 16, so that's 17, 18. So this time, we will hit this one and we will use our mark power and pay 1 MP to deal that extra damage, which kills it. So they die, so we get 1 XP. So we have 3 there and 3 there. And we roll the die. Get 10. So that is 2 Kai. So Drudar will take that. Okay. So they're deed. And then there's nothing else here. So we go back to adventure mode and we can go to long 6. So let's look at long 6. Move these 2 over a bit. Long 6. You climb the path, stopping every so often to catch your breath. You notice the sun setting as you approach the rocky pass ahead. Okay. So we should have been here early. Okay, so there's nothing else here. And we can go to big 8. So let's do this because I think there'll be something. We've got to meet this boss. Big 8. Bandit camp. The sun drops below the horizon as you crest the saddle. Looking down from your vantage point, you can hear the Puckle bandits celebrating in their raspy voices. Oh, at Teagle Forest, pay 1 and succeed in initiative 12. I've got to do that as a normal action while adjacent to a foe. Pay 1. Okay, the sun drops. Looking down from your vantage point, you can hear the Puckle bandits celebrating in their raspy voices. Among the shadows, you make out one figure that looks familiar. Wasn't he at the exiles camp? Yes, you remember seeing that red-haired halfling. You hear his voice rising above the others. Going to be the most famous bandits in the history of the basin. The halfling holds something up in the firelight. This map is going to lead us to treasure beyond our wildest dreams. Before flipping this map over, draw and resolve event 18. So, bad guys below. It's only a matter of time before the bandits spot you. You think about climbing down the cliff and hiding for a sneak attack, or rushing down the path to for a head-on assault. Alternatively, you could hail them from here and try to resolve things peacefully. Dexterity isn't great, so I think sneaking is... let's do a head-on assault. You charge, heading at the bandits. Flip big 8 over and place party on Z. Begin combat with +3 combo. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Then return this card. So, event 18. So we have more Puckle bandits, so we'll put them up here. So we have green. Oh, so we're starting on X. And if the green one and the brown one and foe 18. And the foe 18 is Erky Furtz. Erky Furtz. An annoying halfling with horrible fashion sense and a wicked wit. So he's a level 2 and he's figure 18. Figure 18. No, I don't think he's in there. I think he's in number 2. Yeah. Erky Furtz. It's got a really stupid name. I mean, his no. Do you want to see Erky Furtz? There he is. Oh, he looks quite cool to me. So Erky Furtz we'll put here. And so we have shields. And he has 2 on his shoes. So Erky Furtz, he targets the furthest with his first attack, which is Kick Insult. Kick is attack one of those spaces. think that's what that means. Dash bracket, the ability can only target one of the specified enemies. Yeah. Attack one of them. Take one Kai from target and place it on this card. Cheeky bugger. And then he has an axe kick as well, which targets 3 in front of him. So we don't want to both get in front of him. And then he also has insult, which is 2 threat, and all exiles do a wisdom 10 check. If we fail it, we lose 1 SP. But Drudar doesn't have any SP at the moment, although he does have his old knapsack. So just hold on a sec. Now I must remember I have, because I died, I have boons that I can use. 2 of them within free action. We can gain 3 life and 3 SP. That's 1 exile, or 2 exiles can gain 5 life, 5 XP, and 5 MP. So those are the boons we can use. If we take out his boots, which have shields on them, his kick doesn't work anymore. So I think we should try and do that. We can't. So there's impassable stuff here. So it's going to take them a while to get to us. Okay. What dice does he use? Red and... Okay. So they're going to go first. So it's boss. Boss is going, so they're at 0. So he's moving 5 and does a kick and an insult. So he's just going to try and move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kick and insult. So he gets 2 threat. And we test wisdom. So Rogue fails that, so loses SP. And Drudar doesn't have any SP. For insult, does each exile resolve the check separately? Yes. For insult, if I succeed, nothing happens. Correct. What happens if I lose XP while I have nothing? What does the dash bracket mean in Kick's position? Kick only targets a single exile, so it's good to wound those foes' weak points. Yes, sometimes wounding weak points can be good for the exiles. Yeah. If I flee or I am defeated, do I ever get the Kai back from Urki? No, he won't be giving that back. Return it to the supply if you flee or are defeated. Okay. So he's gone. So let's have Ro go first, because she can shoot her arrows over this terrain, I'm pretty sure. Draw a straight line of effect. Ranged abilities. Normal, difficult. Yes. So we need to get within 3 or 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll move. Get our actions back. I do have a clear line of sight, so I'm going to mark Urki. And although we haven't got any SP, so... Oh no, it's MP we use. Yeah, so that's good. So I will move to get one combo. One, two, three. So I'm 1, 2, 3 range away. No, I'm only going to move 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 range away, because I'm going to use my broadhead. Next, my broadhead attack. So we roll our die. It's a 12, so we get to do both. So I can go from the bottom up. And then I've got another attack. So I will just do I can only do a normal attack now. Oh, and he's marked as well, so I will spend 1 MP to do another damage. And I'll take out that shield. And then I'll just do a normal attack. And that's 10, so it goes up to 12. So that's from the top doing 2 damage. So I will go 1, 2. These trays are overflowing. And that's the end of his turn. So it's the mob going now. So they have 2 threat. They're going to use their 1, so they're going to spend 1 and move 4 and slash. And they're moving to get to the, well, doesn't really matter. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's Drudar. So, ooh. Um, hmm. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. I think I'm just going to move twice. 1, 2, 3. No, sorry. 1, 2, 3. Ah, I can't get to him though. It's so annoying. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I want to do this shield charge, but it just doesn't quite work out. Maybe I should just get in the thick of it. So I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to use a move again to go 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to do. I don't really want to do it. shield charge. So I spend 1 MP. I move 3. 1, 2, 3. And I do 1 damage to this one. I'll go here. Yeah, here. Oh, actually, I should have marked that one as well. Because it had a critical. So, there we go. That's his turn. He's putting himself in danger, but, you know. And it is Erky's turn. So he's got 1. So he's going to try and get the most people. And he's going to do an axe and a kick. Okay. So he has to move here. Then he's going to do an axe attack on Judah. And that's the upper left. So that's doing 2 damage. So there's 1. Yeah, it absorbs all that damage. And then he's doing a kick. And that is going straight through for 2 damage, and he takes a Kai, and it goes on this card. And that was for 1, wasn't it? Yeah. So now it's Rose's turn. So I'd really like to finish him off, but I don't think it's going to be... He is marked, though. So let's move. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's within 4. So let's attack him. We do 11, which is up to 12, 13. So we are doing the 2 damage. So we're going to do that and that. And before we do the threat, we're going to use our marked to spend 1 more MP. Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm not. So I'd have to spend another movement. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I am within range. Yes, so I'm going to mark him so it kills him. And we've used all ours. We did move, didn't we? I need to remember the movement thing. Oh, old bread. You hold the stale bread you found in the rat cellar. It looks mouldy but nourishing. Active player chooses. 1 exile gains 3. Yeah, let's give that to Trudar. And then this gets completely discarded. Threat. Out the game. And we draw another card. So it's all foes. So they're just doing their 0 attack, which is flee 4 and 2 threat. So they each do that. So number 1 goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 threat. And this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 threat. Okay, so it's Drudar's turn. Where are they attacking now? Yellow and red. So kind of up and down. Oh, grey and blue. So potentially more over there. So I'll put my shield there. Okay. So Drudar. I think we'll use a minor action to get 1. Why have I got green on there? Oh, it's because I moved it over, yeah. Minor action to get 1 SP back. And then I will use a major action to move and spend the SP. So I'm moving 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I will do an attack with my sword. I get a 6. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 with RP. So we're just going to do 1 damage to the green one. And we will go at the top. Now they're on 4 threat. And they get 3. 1, 2, 3. See, I don't get this limit break at all. I think I'm playing it wrong. So it's their turn, and they're going to do spend 3. It just doesn't make sense to me. I'm going to have to look it up afterwards, but the way it's worded, that's how it's worded. But I think the way it's worded, it would never set off. And so it should happen when it gets to 7. They get a free turn and then continue their turn. But I will check that up afterwards. So they're moving 6 and they're slashing and bashing. So number 1 is just going to attack. It's going to bash Drudar. Top right. So that goes through, so that's 2 damage. 1, 2. And then bashing in the center, so that's for 1. So we absorb that damage with our practice gambeson. If possible, push target 1 square. And then foe Puckle Bandit 2. Oh, that was 1, sorry, I should have done this one first. It's moving 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So actually, he would have pushed me there, and this one would move here. And attack me again. Blue. And that is upper right shoulder. 4, 2. 1, 2. And then the bash. Just a grey die. That's in the center as well, so we take another. And that's the end of that. I mean, with the if that had been a limit break and then they took another go, he would be dead, basically. He would be KO'd. So, don't know. So that's the end of their turn. And then it is Rose's turn. So we need to get in on the action here. So I'm definitely going to move. 1, 2, 3. And I'm in range of the green Puckle Bandit. So let's do a ranged attack. And that's 11. 12, 13. So we do 2 damage from the top. So let's go right down the center. Go here and here, so we cross critical, which does 1 damage there. And then because I'm worried about Drudar, I shall use a small boon and gain 1, 2, 3 life and 3 SP. And then this goes away. So this small boon goes back to key 901. Goes there. And then we still have another action, so let's do you know what, we could have, oh no, we're in the right place. So we will do a snipe. So we spend 3, 1, 2, 3 combo points. And we roll the die. And it's 11, so that's 12, 13. So we can only hit 1 target, so we don't want to spend RP for this. But what we will do, it's a critical hit, so we take the shield out. And that's the end of our turn. So 1, 2, moving back up. Maybe they're going to get another limit break. And it's Drudar's turn. So I am going to spend a minor action on my right hand to move my practice spear in here, and I'm going to use it as an attack on this one, on the green one. And I do 2, so that's just 1 from the bottom, but that's fine because I only need to hit that one. So that one is done. And that was an action, sorry. And I'm going to move my shield. And then I can spend 1 to do smite. Attack a target next to me. Requires sword or spear. I got 20. So, wow, my first 20. So when we roll a 20, we gain 2 combo. And we do the whole thing. So it's from the top. So I'm actually going to do the first attack here. And the second one would be here. Because I don't want to set the limit break off. Oh, this limit break is so confusing. Yes. I think that's good. That's all his moves. So the limit break is on. But again, I just don't understand it. So I think they're going to spend 3 and slash and bash again. Ooh, God. So he's going to slash. Drudar, and that goes through. So that's another 2 damage. And then bash him. And that's 1 damage, and it goes here, so that is absorbed. If possible, push target 1 square. Yeah. Okay, so Drudar to go. And actually that's good for him because he can attack again straight away. Um, although, if he moves in 1, he can do his spin attack, which costs 3. And roll the die. He does 18, which goes to 20. So he does all 3. So he can do 1, 2, 3, which hits one of the criticals. It does that as well. But that moves. So, yeah, moves their threat up 1. And he still has 1. So he's going to do practice. No, he can't do practice spear because he's too close. So let's move away. Gives me 1. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3. So the mob are going. So they can spend 3. 1, 2, 3. And they're doing slash and bash. What will they do in this situation? The most, but if there is a tie, target the exiles that require the fewest to reach. If there is still a tie, players choose among the tied targets. Okay, so it's going to move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it will target. We're going to have it target row. So they will do a slash. So roll the 5. The blue, sorry. And it hits this one. So that is 2. But we'll use our nimble to gain 2 block. And then it will use its bash, which is the grey die. And that's in the center. So that's just 1. So takes 1. Yeah, so now it is Rose go. So he is going to use his practice hunting knife, I think. So we only need to do 1 more damage. So practice hunting knife, and we will roll his die. It's a 5, that's all we need. We just need to do 1. So we hit that one, and they are defeated. So we look at the bandits first, and we're going to get 1 XP each. Up to 4, and we roll a die. We get 15, so we get 2. I'll give that to Drudor. That's them done. And then we get 1 XP for defeating Urkifurt. And we get key 4. Which is a map. Keep this card in party inventory until you find a card with the exact text. Outcropping of white stones. Okay. That'll be on the map somewhere. And then we get event 14. So, event 14 is Urki defeated. When he sees they cannot defeat you, Urki sounds the retreat. He and the Puckles run into the tunnel. As Urki flees, he yanks a rope and boulders begin falling from the cliff above. From behind the rocks, you hear Urki yell at the Puckles. Wait, where's my map? In their haste to leave, the bandits left behind their ill-gotten gains. Gain all Kai on Foe 18, so we'll get that back. Key 10 gets chucked out, never to be seen again. And event 18 have we got event 18? Oh, it's here. That's something that we didn't do. So we'll just put that out of there. Flip this card over and place on Big 8. So it goes here. Oh, that's nice. There we go. Oh, so we have a key and a path. Keys? Do we put a thing on keys as well? Don't know. So let's, we come out, we're in adventure mode. Oh, we've always been in adventure mode. Let's go over to key 13. Key 13. This will be the map. So key 13, boxes of herbs. There are boxes of pungent herbs. It looks like the Puckle bandits didn't know what to do with them, so they've been left untouched. Keep this card in the party inventory until you find a card with the exact text. My shipment of herbs. So these cards, they can flip this way and you can just see what you need to find. Because we have a few of them now. I've got my personal one, which is nothing, but these three. So we're looking for its outcropping of white stones, my shipment of herbs, Laiku the Dryad. And then we'll go over to the chest and we draw something else from our boxes. So what do I want for row? Is there anything small in here? There's nothing small as far as I can tell. So for row we have a quiver of rotting arrows. So +1 range, but then also we've got a broadhead and a swallowtail. So we have 2 arrows now. So they they're filling up my, oh, you can't see them there, they're just filling up my slots there. And then for Path of Valor, I took a little one last time, so there's not that much in here. So there's a little one and a big one. Let me take a big one. So we've got Rotting Shield. So we can take this out and put it in there. It keeps the damage on it. Rotting Shield now has, can absorb 2 damage and 3 of those attacks. Oh, they didn't look, honestly. Okay, so there's our new things. And these all refresh. So now I've got 2 broadhead arrows and a swallowtail. And a rotting shield rather than a practice shield. Okay. So that's done. Flip this card and go to Quiet Night. Quiet Night. After looting the bandits' hideout, you stay the night here, enjoying the fire and food. Okay, we get to rest. So we draw a day card. We can't draw a day card. So on the last day card, if the day card is empty when you need to draw, add day 4 to the deck and immediately remake the day deck face down in the sequential order from the lowest on top to the highest on the bottom. Draw the top card of the day deck. Okay, so day 4 we need. So that's 4. Three, 2, 1. Oh, that's the wrong card. I don't know why that's there. So that's day 4, yeah. Interesting. The day deck is interesting to me. So we draw this card. It's a wonderful day for adventuring. You feel sunshine, the warm sunshine as gentle breeze caresses your face. No special rules. It's interesting because it's like a timer, isn't it? So I didn't look at what 4 will do, but interesting. All exiles replenish their everything. Shuffle the travel deck. Close this location. And get rid of this card. That's cool. Banish that card. And then all this goes away. And I am going to stop here because this is a perfect place to put the game away, because tomorrow I'm playing Captain's Chair. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. I think I need to sort of get into it more and maybe with the battle system as well. But I'm having fun. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you watch this, please like the video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you next time. I will be playing this again very soon, but it will be Captain's Chair kind of rough playthrough tomorrow because I will be learning the game as well. Okay, bye.